Okay, golden time. Episode 4. There's a couple things I want to throw you guys' way that I've noticed over the past 3 episodes. First thing is Kaga and her thing with names. In the first 2 episodes, Kaga could not remember Banri's name whatsoever. At the end of the second episode, though, she remembered his name. And in all of the third episode, she remembered his name. Never said it wrong. But the reverse is happening with Mitsuo. So I don't know if I'm looking too much into this, but to me, that kind of just tells us her mindset when it comes to these 2 people and how she's slowly leaning towards Banri's side. Another thing is where we left off in the last episode, they were on a cliff, I guess, looking down at these people with lights dancing in a circle. I definitely think it's the cultural club, and that's why Linda showed up behind them. As for why Linda was behind them in the first place, maybe she's just taking turns with like security thing, make sure no one's being weird. Maybe they finally made it to the whole university place that they were trying to get to in the first place. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Kaga and I were lost out in the mountains, but Linda happened to show up and help us.
Linda, goodness gracious.
It seems
Linda.
Linda was out at our school seminar house for an overnight trip with the festival club.
Okay, yeah, festival club.
Apparently, we had somehow wound up near the seminar house while making our getaway.
So, cops being involved? I don't really know what they could do. What is considered kidnapping? Because technically, it wasn't against their will. Though I feel like me trying to argue against this puts me in a precarious situation. So I'm just going to stop.
Banri!
Oh, 2D.
God! I was so worried about what might have happened to you and Kaga while out there with that group. I was glad to hear from you. I'm sorry you were concerned. Huh?
Banri!
Hey, Yana.
Oh, wow.
Did you guys hear?
And you made it out on the same trip with them, too?
I guess they just did.
It sounds like you had a rough time.
Did no one call the police?
I was pretty concerned about you guys. I texted both you and Coco a lot.
Really?
Neither of you took out time to answer me. We're old friends, after all.
I know.
And
Bet
she
Kaga
didn't
must have been
respond
overjoyed
to you.
hearing from you. Well, I've got class, so I better be heading out now. Sure.
Have a good day,
We'll see you
2D.
later.
Bye.
You know,
She calls him
Kaga did a
2D2.
bit of self-reflection.
To be young.
Are you not the same age?
What might you be doing, Mitsuo?
Is it any of your business?
That looks
Kaga,
painful.
I don't want my boyfriend going around speaking to other pretty
He's
girls
not your
on
boyfriend.
campus.
Are you not even listening to me?
I never
She's
asked you
not.
for your opinion in the first place. What's going on? What is that thing?
Uh-oh. Did you call her a thing?
Where are you pulling that voice from? From my mouth? Your mouth? How is that possible?
Hey!
Listen, I don't care how some bizarre creature like yourself does whatever it is that you do, but keep your hands off Mitsuo.
She has to be acting right.
What's your name? It's... Oh, God. What kind of name is that?
I don't even know. If she's acting, she's going too far.
Don't butt in. Don't get in our way. Don't go anywhere near Mitsuo.
That's enough, Coco.
Mitsuo, you sent me a text, right? Thank you for that.
Oh my gosh. Well, someone help me. I just got whiplash.
I wanted to talk to Kaga about thanking the festival club for helping
No,
us out last night.
I don't care.
I kind of would want to talk to her after that.
Did you really have to? And do you really have to do that? So you do realize you went too far this time.
A tad.
Thanks for waiting.
Oh.
Don't ask me if I'm okay, because I'm fine. I'm completely aware that I made a huge mistake earlier. I've gone and made Mitsuo
That's an
hate me once
understatement.
again,
You stepped on her foot.
but I just couldn't stop myself. I couldn't manage to turn back. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine by me.
So what were you saying? You wanted to thank the people from the festival club, right?
Yeah,
I'll go with you.
I want to feel bad for her, but
That wasn't the first time Student Affairs heard of them. Apparently, they've been causing the same problems at other schools, too. I think the whole plan consists of them making you buy really expensive accessories and charms, running the thing like one big pyramid scheme.
it's smart. It's bad, but it's smart.
So why don't you two join the festival club?
well,
What will we
I
do?
would like to check it out before I decide on committing to something like that.
Oh, yeah? The festival club usually practices in that ward assembly hall over there. Make sure you remember. Don't you forget, Banri Tada.
Are you okay?
Did I unlock a memory?
I feel like I almost remembered something.
Almost?
I brought the 2 kids from yesterday.
Oh, great.
That dude is gone.
Thank you so much for helping us out the other day.
Well, I'm glad you're all right. As long as you two are hanging out here, why don't you jump in along with us?
That dude's a
We were just
man.
practicing the awa dance.
Wait, what?
I had no idea the awa dance was so difficult to actually perform.
Kaga, you look like a dancing robot.
Are you going to join the festival club, Tada?
It seemed pretty fun, so I just might.
What about you?
Join them.
Why?
I just can't. Besides, I only intend to join the same club as my future husband.
Perfect. Festival club. Let's go. If she wasn't the main character, I would tell Banri to cut your losses. Yo, can I get something? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start murdering people in the nicest way possible, with love.
Even when I texted her, she only told me not to worry about anything.
Is that what it says?
Saturday.
You must have been lonely without any contact from me for 4 days. I just had some things to prepare, that's all.
I intend to settle things once and for all about what we are and what we are not.
I'm about to prove to Mitsuo that he and I are meant to be together for life.
Why does it feel like they're in the mood
You
for a
can-
duel?
Is this like free food though?
First, our homes. This is the Kaga household. This is the Yanagisawa household.
Okay.
Making us 800 meters apart. In other words, our paths were destined to cross each other's.
Okay.
We've been together side by side since we were just children.
So?
Remember how I confessed my feelings for you in 1st grade? And you asked for me to be your wife.
That was a line I had to read from our Christmas play.
Oh no.
All we've ever done is play together when we were little. But we're not kids in the schoolyard anymore.
But that's not true, Mitsuo. Our relationship has always
this
been
girl
destined,
needs to
eternal,
get a
and
hint.
absolute.
I want to go home.
I
There's a
understand.
girl I like, and I want to ask her out.
It is me.
No.
Isn't it?
You
No.
met the girl the other day, Chinami
Oka?
Oka. If you ever bother her again like you did the other day, I'll never forgive you for it.
I don't
Not in public.
understand.
You only went through one book. Go through the next.
Who was the devoted girl who came and cheered you up when you cried because you didn't win the gold medal in calligraphy?
You did.
I was chosen to be the anchor for the girls and we took 1st place, but it was all because of the thought of you watching me. The reason I could run so fast.
Yeah, but
The reason I tried to
it
be
still doesn't make
beautiful,
him like
and the one
obligated
I
to
want
do
to
this
love.
though.
It's all you, Mitsuo.
I feel like if the roles were reversed, we would think the same way.
Not once have you tried to understand me as a person. You were always about understanding yourself. That's why you don't get it. I don't see you like that. You're not my soulmate. Even if I dated you,
Okay.
I doubt it would still make you any happier.
Can't that just be part of it? Isn't
No.
it enough for you to, just fall in love with me and make me your wife someday?
Oh, it's not that simple.
I don't need you anymore! Forget everything! Like it never happened!
And he just walks away without saying anything? Ooh.
What have I done? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be okay.
It's my fault.
Kaga, we should get going.
I want to die.
Oh
Kaga.
gosh.
Here. If you're gonna die anyway, at least let it be to music.
What a hook.
Come and die with me.
I will. If I can't be perfect for him, I'm better off falling apart completely.
But
Oh,
You
she's
don't
diving
have
off
to
the
come
deep
with me,
end.
Tada.
Yes, he does. Gosh, better hold her down.
Where are you?
Way to catch her.
Take her away. And stay the hell off my stage!
Kaga, you okay?
Oh gosh.
Can't walk another step.
You know what, Banri? Good on you. Taking care of her.
He said said he wouldn't date me because it still wouldn't make me any happier. I realized I've never thought about whether Mitsuo was happy.
Yep.
I've just always been chasing after him. If the person you love doesn't love you back, forget about it. You're just worthless.
That's the biggest argument he had.
Took me long enough to notice, huh?
I mean, at least you notice now.
Everyone's like that to some extent, you know?
Really? Even you, Tada?
I mean, he can't really remember, but...
I can just tell. When I'm with my family, they're wanting the old me. They're wanting the real Banri Tada to return back to them.
Are you really that different? It'd be crazy if it was like a 180.
The longer I stay this way, the more disappointed they seem to be.
You'll never disappoint. Ever.
Oh gosh, that's a big bar.
I mean, if you disappear,
don't say that to me.
I'll never understand my disgraceful self from tonight. So don't go and disappear on me. I know I'm a complete idiot, but...
I hope that's not foreshadowing.
Please, Tada. Don't forget about me, okay?
Oh, please don't be foreshadowing.
There's no way I'd forget, because... I really like you a lot, Kaga.
Like...
It's true.
Like best friend?
I have feelings for you. I really do.
Dang, he just went out and said it?
Anyway, tomorrow.
He's not beating around...
What do you...
He's not beating around the bushes.
Well, we left our bags over in that locker.
You know, I also lost my pair of shoes. Again. I better get going.
You know the way? Want me to go?
No, I'll be fine by myself.
Are you
Besides,
sure?
I don't want you to see how awful I look right now.
You can use my sandals.
Thanks.
Are you going back to your place?
Hey, Mom.
If you're coming home, you should have called and let me know.
Why? Why did I say why? Of course. You should have called.
Who was Banri Tada in high school?
Have any like signatures being like, I hope you have a great summer. That would help. You're in the photography club.
What? What is this? Linda.
Make sure you remember. Don't you forget, Banri Tada.
Linda. What's happening? Okay, so first of all, obviously, Linda and Banri know each other. My question is pretty positive. Linda knows that he lost his memory, right? Why hasn't she said anything? Because I feel like even though I knew a person that just didn't remember me, when I see them for the first time after the fact, I would be like, oh, I'm your best friend from high school. Because this picture shows that they weren't just classmates. So the fact that Linda hasn't said anything, two things come to mind. First one is, for whatever reason, she just doesn't want to influence how he feels. So she is like, okay, if he's this new person, I want to try to become friends with him the natural way, instead of being like, oh, I was a friend of the old Banri. I don't know. It seems kind of like a far-fetch. The other thing is, maybe she was the motorcyclist that hit him, and she also lost her memory. So that would make it to where both of them lost their memories, and they forgot about each other. And sorry, they weren't classmates because she's 1 year older than him. At least I'm pretty sure. So they were still friends. I don't know. This throws this whole thing out of whack. Very interesting. And one of the things I appreciate is that Banri made his intentions clear. Well, intentions. He basically told Kaga, hey, I really like you. Which is something that some main characters don't even say out loud until like the end of the series. So the fact that he just put it out there, granted, is this the greatest time to do so? I don't know. I really wouldn't know what the perfect time is. So the fact that he said this to, I don't know, maybe make her feel like there is someone in the world that cares for her. Now that Mitsuo has kind of left. I mean, maybe this makes her feel better. And she didn't have a bad reaction to it, so there's a chance. I mean, of course there's a chance. I mean, we'll be watching. But still, I feel like he put this out there, not for it to be reciprocated. Like, he didn't intend for her to be like, oh yeah, I love you too. And I think that this moment right here, great moment. I think this is something that she needed to hear. Did they all need to do this in public? I mean, where else? But still. And he makes a great point. She is listing off all of these things that make her the best candidate to be with him forever. But she's going based off of her standards, not his standards. So yes, in her eyes, she sees that she's the best person. She's wife material. So in her eyes, she's A tier, she's S tier. But the problem that she has suffered with is that she never looked through Mitsuo's eyes, or not even attempted to look through his eyes to understand where he's coming from, to understand him in general. So if she would have stopped and tried to understand him, maybe then she would have better understood why he never cared for her in the first place, at least to that level. Because he said himself, he cares for her, just not in that way. And it's not like you can force that to change. It could change over time, but usually forcing these things turn out in a negative way. Okay. So this whole doodads, whatever, was basically them three talking to each other about Mitsuo falling for Oka, wanting to ask her out, and Banri being like, what would Kaga say? Mitsuo then says, I have to make her understand clearly that this is not a thing, which led to whatever the events that happened later. And this, honestly, the way things happened by the end of this episode, I'm glad they did, because Kaga being anywhere around Mitsuo is toxic, okay? Like, I don't even blame Mitsuo that much, because if Kaga acts like this most of the time when she's around him, it would make sense why he doesn't care about her at that level. She just acted like a jerk. Like, she crossed the line. She treated Oka so badly and stepped on her feet. So in the end, I'm glad it's over. I am interested to see what Kaga does now that her whole life isn't focused on being a part of Mitsuo's life. Maybe she'll join the cultural club. Who knows? But anyways, that was my reaction to Golden Time episode 4. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.